Hi, good morning, all, once again. In our topic of discussion about improving concentration. So, last week in introductory session, we saw how we can control our mind by with strong intelligence, and automatically the senses will be controlled because you know the mind is stronger than the senses, and intelligence is stronger than mind. That's why the root cause, intelligence we have to control, then everything will be in a sync or in a proper line. So today we'll elaborately discuss some of the practical techniques which will help us in making our intelligence strong and improving the power of concentration. The first and foremost thing is going to bed early. The principle is we have to rise up early in the morning, but the people say rise up early in the morning. When we discuss this technique, generally general populace get some fear in the heart. We have to get up early in the morning, it's quite difficult. But my technique is that you have to go to the bed early. At least try to sleep early before 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the night, so that after some time, when biological clock gets set for you, you get proper sleep of 6 hours or 7 hours. Then you can get up early in the morning, because getting up early in the morning has vital importance. It's vital in improving our concentration, as you know on blank paper you can write so many things. If paper having so many entries, then you have to erase it and again we have to rise it. So that's why our mind is like a blank paper early in the morning. So whatever input you are giving to the mind, it carries throughout the day. And whenever the situation arises in your life throughout the day, somebody will insult you, there are some decision required to spend money on particular thing. So whenever such thing happens, in order to take some good decision, in order to tolerate certain situation of life, if you are getting up early in the morning and giving the positive input to your mind with the meditation, mantra meditation, and some breathing techniques of yoga, so that will help you throughout the day. The second technique I say is engaging the mind. As you know, there is a famous story that one of the man, he wanted so many things to achieve in his life, and he went to one saintly person. That saintly person told, okay, as per your desire, I am giving you one demon. And that demon will, whatever you tell him, he will listen carefully and he execute your all plans within a second. So he got that demon, he came to home and he told, I want food to eat, I am hungry now. The demon said, oh my master, this is your food. Within a second, he gave food to that man. He said, I want money. Within a second, he got money by the demon. The sadhu has informed him earlier, you have to keep this demon always engaged. And if you keep him free, he will kill you and he will eat you. So that is the mentality of that demon. That demon is very, very powerful. We have to always engage this demon. So what happened? Throughout the day, this man demanded so many things from this demon, and demon fulfilled the him within a fraction of a second. So it was amazement for this man. What to do now? There's a big question. So he went to the sadhu or that spiritual mentor, and he told that you have to engage him always, give some positive activity to this demon. And he thought one plan. He brought one ladder from the market and he told the demon that what you have to do, whenever I am giving some engagement to you, you have to follow my order, execute my order, and whenever you are free, you have to just climb the step of this ladder. From first step to the 10th step, again come to the first step, and first to 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to just climb up and down, unless and until I am not giving you the other engagement. So now this man's life was saved by engaging properly the demon in positive activity. The demon is nothing but our mind. It's like a restless child. Our mind is like a monkey. It just jump from this branch to other branch. The one good thought comes in our mind, and within a fraction of a second, we get some bad thoughts in the mind. So the mind is compared to the monkey, or mind is compared to that restless child. So we have to always engage this mind by giving the positive engagement of mantra meditation, reading the good book, keeping itself in good association, hearing the good lectures uh, of the authors who have already controlled their mind in their practical life. So that is very, very important. The third technique is giving higher taste to the mind. I told you that senses, then mind, then intelligence, and then spirit soul. So senses are higher than this material nature, and the mind is higher than the senses, intelligence is higher than the mind, and we, spirit soul, is higher than the intelligence. So that's why if you give some food to the spirit, some nourishment to the spirit, and then you will be really happy. Then it is very easy to control your intelligence also. It is easy to, make your intelligence strong. So we have to read some good positive literature. That's, we have Bible, we have Bhagavad Gita or Vedas and Quran. We have to read this literature very carefully and from authoritative